What's up, everybody? I just want to go over a product that I've been asked about. You may have seen me wearing it here lately in videos or pictures. I've been asked if it gets in the way, or you know, I guess when I'm casting or whatever, and answer is no. I mean, I love this thing. I got one last Saltwater Legends series in 2017. When you signed up, Billy Foreverlast was one of the sponsors, and they gave everybody one. And I went ahead and tried it out, fell in love with it. I use it all the time. It's the Captain Chad Pedrick's Tackle Tote. You can get them at FTU or any other local retailer, most likely, or tackle shop. I've nicknamed mine the Who's Chad Tackle Tote. Just kidding, Chad. You're doing all right, bud. Anyway, I just wanted to go over like what I keep in mind, and I think it will maybe help some people better prepare themselves when they're out on the water. So generally, when I'm targeting fish, especially big fish, I like to give them their space. So I'll usually park far enough out to where I'm not putting any pressure on them fish. So I'll park out and then I'll walk in on those fish. Well, I want to make sure that I have everything I need to get the job done without having to make a trip back to the boat. So I'm just going to go over a few things. In the front, I generally keep things that I'm going to have to go to most. Okay, so like right here in this little section, I'll either put a few rigged soft plastics already rigged up, but I also have a pair of little scissors, braid cutters, whatever. I have an extra pair in case I drop that one. This one's made by Sims, just some little clippers. And then in this section, I have plastics, Northern Bull minnows, Provoker, my favorite color, watermelon. Yeah, watermelon red glitter. Some more Nortons, some trout support. That's my favorite color too. I think that like a chicken on a chain, or I'm not sure what he calls that one. Some more Little Johns. Custom Corky. Just still in the package. Probably just, oh man, that looks great, and threw it in here. I carry a little plastic box with some hard baits in it. I got a small top water, soft dine, Lele, Lily, Lulu. I'm not sure yet the pronunciation on that, but one of those things. A couple Mirrodines, two different colors, silver and a gold. Carry some extra hooks. These are all weedless hooks. I do have a pack of jig heads, extra pack of jig heads in here. These are the Norton GFXs. I throw, these are DOA, these are for the airheads, the DOA airheads. This is a 5/0. I usually throw generally a 4 or 5/0 weedless hook. And then I have some that are like 16th ounce. Yeah, these are 16th 5/0s. Made by Mustad. And then I have some Gamakatsu's 5/0 that are weightless. I think I have some 1/8 ounce in here, but you know, just for all different types of situations. And then I have this little guy here. This is made by Plano. It's got 4 sections. I've used one of these for a long time. Even before I wore the tote, I would just stick it in the little pouch that's in the Sims waders. It's got 4 little sections. You know, I use it for jig heads, but 16th, 8th, quarter. I usually have them all full with screw locks. And then in this, well, in the empty section, I have one of each 16th, 1/8, and 1/4 in the cone lock. But it's nice, just, you know, keeps your jig heads organized. I like it. Then on the other side, when you flip it around, so I don't know if you can see these little tubes that are, there's one on each side. Well, this one's got a little pill bottle in it. I'll explain that in a minute. But this is just, you know, if you're in the heat of the moment or you're switching lures, you don't really want to throw it inside here, which I do anyway, but at times. But this, you can throw it in here and it keeps it from getting tangled up. It's solid plastic all the way to the bottom, so it doesn't come out the bottom or anything. You can just drop them in there when you're done and you're good to go. Extra leader line. This is 25-pound Seagar. I just carry a whole spool, especially when I'm having a bad day and throwing off $15 custom corkies and crying. Gotta have extra leader line. I'm a big guy, I like to eat, so I carry a couple Nature Valleys with me. Never know, get hungry. Don't want to walk back to the boat. Sunscreen, this is Sol. As some of y'all know, I had a little incident or deal, whatever you call it, pop up on my face and had it cut off. So this is definitely a must-have, and reapply it. They sell this at FTU. I think Scott Knoll may have turned me onto this, so I don't remember. But good stuff. At the show, the guy will take some of this and, just to prove a point, rub it in his eye that it doesn't burn. But I'm not going to do that, so we'll just take his word on it. Chapstick. I always carry chapstick. I think my daughter may have picked out this little pink thing. At least that's my excuse anyway. This. So, I know not everybody's perfect. Some people, myself, I tend to, at times, backlash. And sometimes I can't get the backlash out or have to cut it out. Well, in this particular instance, not too long ago, I had a pelican on the very end of my cast drop 5,000 feet out of the air right on top of my top water, and got up, flew off, made a horrible noise, and broke me off. So now I'm down to, like, I don't know, 50 feet of line. So I started carrying this with me, and it's just an extra spool for my reel that's already loaded up with braid, ready to go. So it's just a good little thing to carry with you, you know, to keep yourself from having to walk back to the boat. This last item will cause you to run back to the boat if you don't have it, and that's mosquito repellent. I particularly like Cutter because it doesn't smell horrible. Some of those repellents make me nauseous. I don't know if it's the DEET or whatever in them. I like Cutter. Another thing I'm going to recommend is not getting an aerosol can. Get one that's like a little push deal, because those aerosol cans will go out on you, and of course they're going to go out when you're getting carried off. At least you can fight them off with this at all times. Drink it if necessary. You can take this little lid off. Don't drink it. But there's going to be times where you might attempt it. They're so bad. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. You can get pretty much all this at FTU. I hope everybody has a safe and responsible spring break. Catch a bunch of fish. Later.